How we brought in Fulani Militias from Mali, Sierra Leone, Senegal, others to win the 2015 elections, says Kawu Baraje. Hello everyone, you're welcome to the news. As Nigeria continues to struggle under the influence of kidnapping and the terrorist activities in the country, we know that one day there will be light at the end of the tunnel where we are going to know. Of course, we do have an idea right now because a lot of people have been talking in pockets, but somebody has come out confidently to talk about it, and no other person than Kawu Baraje. Let's get into the news. Revelations have started to be made on how Nigeria got itself into the current high level of insecurity in the country. Abubakar Kawu Baraje, a former chieftain of the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC), traced the origin of the current insecurity in the country to the influx of Fulani from neighboring countries like Sierra Leone, Mali, Senegal, Niger, and Chad, brought into the country for election purposes in 2015. He said this in Ilorin as part of activities to mark his 70th birthday anniversary. He also backed self-help initiatives of the Southwest governor, stating that responses of Sunday Igboho to the herdsmen menace were necessary because the federal government failed in its principal responsibility to secure life and property of Nigerians. On the recent moves by some ruling party, All Progressive Congress governors to woo former President Goodluck Jonathan, Baraje said that the ruling party was only wasting its time. Baraje, who once served as the party's national security and chairman of the breakaway faction of PDP, said the Fulani men causing havoc in the country are not aboriginal to Nigeria. We are not asking the right questions on how the same Fulani we have been living with suddenly turned out a menace. We also must ask how they had access to their guns, the ex-party chairman asked. Baraje said that the Fulani men wreaking havoc in the country are not the Nigerian Fulani. The security agencies have not been open about the nature of the problem. They have made arrests. Why haven't they told the public who the terrorists are? Asked Baraje. According to him, the Fulani causing security problems in the country were brought in to help facilitate victory in the 2015 election. After the election, the Fulani have refused to leave. I and other like minds wrote and warned those we started APC with that this was going to happen, but nobody listened, he explained. This is quite interesting coming from Kawu Baraje on his 70th birthday, which is celebrated in Ilorin. So with this revelation confidently said by Abubakar Kawu Baraje, what can we make out of this? It's just the same thing that we've known, said by different people, at different points in time, who have been open about how we can, how we came about this thing that has become demons in our faces. Nigerians can rarely sleep with two eyes closed. Every day is a case of one kidnapping or the other, or one, bombing or the other, and everything. With the Ondo one still very fresh in our memory, where these people went into the church and did the unspeakable. Those who are still in the hospital are still testimonies, and the gory sight we saw at that time is still very fresh in our brains, and we are thinking this is what our leaders brought into the country in 2015 to be able to win the election, to unseat the ex-president Goodluck Jonathan. I'll take some of the comments that people said about this. Somebody said, "Truth at last." Oh yes, this is what is called truth at last. Then we have somebody else said, "This is what we have always known, how selfish ambition of some of our leaders and their cohorts have led the nation into this messy situation. They will not go scot-free, and the time for truth is here." Somebody said, "Oh, my beloved country, how can we get out of this? We have paid the price. We didn't begin as a nation. But God will judge all those who have hands in this felonious crime against our beloved nation and its citizens." And the people said, "Amen." Another person said, "Since you own up to admit to be one of the people who hired foreign militias to delete Nigerians just because of political power. You people have been in power since 2015. What have you done with the power? This is a very good question. Somebody else said, Kawu Baraje is one of those rebels or PDP members who revolted against Jonathan government and formed the new PDP team up with desperate power seekers from the APC just to remove Jonathan by all means from power, and brought in the machinery of rebels to disrupt the ruling party. And for this evil and wicked act against Nigerians, may God be the judge. I'm trying to be, very civil with some of the words, because trust me, the comments people left on this confession of Kawu Baraje is just better imagined. Now, you have brought people because of politics, because you want to win an election. You brought so much hardship to the lives of millions of Nigerians. You've caused so many professionals to take off from the country. We have serious brain drain in Nigeria. Dollar, right now, when you guys came in, it was about maybe 170 to 200. It's now 710 and still rising, and nothing is being done about it. And the president has said months ago that was eager to go, and he was tired already, tired of doing nothing apparently. We say thank you to our leaders, for bringing us this far, to giving us a generation where we are not proud of, where they enjoyed the peaceful Nigeria, where they were able to travel and able to walk down the roads even as children without fear of not being found. They enjoyed education. They enjoyed peace of mind. They could travel at night from one part of Nigeria to the other, and the economy was stable. What do we have now? It's entirely the opposite, and history is writing with the ink in the pen still filled up to be able to rescue us from the hands of leaders who do not have, the fear of God and the love of the people they are supposed to govern, but rather launching us further down into economic hardship, insecurity, depression, collapse of business, and high foreign exchange rates. Thank you so much for watching. Please drop your comments in the comment section below. Like I always say, God bless Nigeria. I'll see you in the next news. Bye for now.